Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. We are going to be talking about something important, something very important. And I was at the beach today. That's why I got late a little bit. Had some things to do and animals to feed when I come back, and so on and so on. I apologize for the delay within 30 minutes, but had to also prepare some of the things that we are going to be talk about it because I wanted to really look. I understood the things, but I wanted to look myself. If that was the informations I wanted to give it to you today. Today we're going to talk about distort energies in you. But what is a distort energies? Okay, that is a when there is a internal conflict within the positive, the negative, the black and the white. That is a the distort thinking. That is a the distort knowledge that you have from within you. That is a everything that creates the conflict in yourself. That is leading to a distort behavior. We're going to be not going to go deeply into the psychology stuff of distort behavior situations for it because you've seen it with a lot of twin flames. What's going on with the separations and the journeys and so on. But we're going to talk about the distort energies that it's within you, not your twin flame. Because if you're looking at within your twin flame, guess what? You're missing yourself. You're missing fixing your own stuff, your own distort energies within your own self. All right, so let's recognize the people here in the chat. I want to say thank you for everyone who comes into your chat. I think that will be a little bit better for it. There you go. So JP, uh, love, health, peace, and a light from a female Virgo in Denmark. Thank you for coming to your chat. Welcome here for it, and thank you for the love. Margaret, Carmen Orocho. Hi, Carmen. How are you? Thank you from Maryland. Lee, good morning. Good morning to you. Diamond B, great day to you too. And Christy Atkin, thank you. Thank you for coming in. You need to understand what distort is, since we are going to be talking about it. Distort, that means there's something that creates duality from within you. What that is that true or is not true? Is that the right or not right? Is that a black or that's white? Each one that is. And now you don't know what this is. The reason is this distort energies, this distort way of thinking, this distort way of behavior leads to a catastrophic from within your own self. That creates an intense feeling, that creates all these situations, and you don't have the most important thing that we've been working on it. You don't have the inner peace from within you. For so, what is a distort? Distort is something that is pulled away, twisted away. That is a misleading or false account impression, and in a psychology, that is a inaccuracy of perception of reality. That's mean the reality is twisted, is not the right thing, it is not the right thing for it, and so on and so on. So when you look at a distort energies from within you, you may be seeing the distort energies within others. And here we go. There is the conflict that goes on from within. So Carmen, the Dio, Does it have anything to do with the energies that I'm waking up like pained and tired, even though I sleep enough hours? Carmen, that has to do with the current energies there right now at the moment. That is the gravitational field that we are all in. For I have those sharp pains. I know what you're talking about. For usually that talks about a hyperfunctions within the nervous system. That is coming in from this intense electricity that from the energies it goes in our body and then just like little energy shocks, like a short circuit from within. So it's for you can feel tired because you have to surrender. Okay, the reason for that is to surrender and not to fight, not to go and fight with things. A lot of the people have issues with fighting things, but we have a 6 planets in retrograde that send you back in time. And while send you back, if you are in a lot of intense energies from within you, they kind of like, hey, just calm down, relax. We getting into go back. You to remove the old things and you to relearn, revisit, you to rethink, you to redo later on. So compassion and patience within this. Is it involved within Kundalini? Yes, a lot to do within this. But it has more to do within the gravitations and the vibrations from within. So, Carmen, wait for me to get through the presentations and we'll answer all your questions, all of them. But I'm so happy to see you here. I haven't talked to you in quite a while. Okay, so we're talking about distort energies. Where did this distort energies coming? They're coming from everything that you already know, but you did not know that this energy is from within you. This behavior patterns, this is things from within you that are creating this chaos from within yourself. This, it could be a culture related. This could be when you grow up related. This could be a parenting issue. This could be a religions issue. This could be a way of society issue is from within. You're not living in the truth. You're not seeing the truth. You have a different view of the way the truth should be, will be, or it is. That's what it's called a distort energies, because these distort energies from within you, they are lacking you to prevent you to be authentic, you to be honorable, you to be truthful, first of all, within your own self. So what is the word distorted mean when you breaking it the situations from within yourself? D or DI, okay, it's coming from the Greek word dia or dio form, which is mean double. That is something that it's twice for it. That's what that comes in. Something that is has a duality from within for stored for that it means like a small amount of energy that left from within you, but the small amount of energy creates the conflict. Small, when you have a small doubt within you, guess what, you're not in 100% within the reality. When you have a fear, you might be 10% fear, guess what, you're not 100% within the reality. If you have for example, duality from within you 50-50%, that's even getting worse because you will feel insecure and secure at the same time. Um, through a lot of the situations that and the twin flame we're talking about is when you build the wrong uh, energies, the wrong learning about the opposite energy. If you are female and you have some lot of situations for it, let's say if that is a religion or that is anything, the parenting or forever, you inherited, you focused, you shift your focus towards a masculine energy. So now You focus on the masculine energy, you abandon the feminine energies in you. You begin to build a masculine energy, you begin to try to control the masculine energy. You try to prove to everyone that, look at me, I'm strong, I'm this, I am that. But you build on what base you build that masculine energies from within you. That what's leading into not proper understanding of the masculine energies, because you haven't probably see a real divine masculine energies yet, because you're not awakened. You learn it, the masculine energies, from people, from life, or you try to put yourself as a strong personality, as a strong person, and so on and so on. So you abandoned the feminine energies within you. Is the same thing, it is the opposite. You are masculine energies, and you not appreciate with this masculine energies, so you become more feminine. But guess what? You abandon the masculine energies in you. Okay. So now, when you're dealing in life with the situations, you have a distorted behavior and view of the feminine energies from within you. So, when we're talking about this, okay, you probably see these behaviors. Uh, there is some people who I've been talking to. For example, they have a very strong masculine energies, and they complain about like what's going on with the man's. Well, the man knows that you have distorted masculine energies in you, because they're men's. They know these energies. That's what that is. It's the same thing with the feminine energies. If you are distort feminine energies inside of you, and you give them this energy, guess what? They see that from within you. Okay. So the best way it is to do is go ahead and look your behavior patterns, the behavior patterns that lead you to in life. What is the outcome? What happened to it? And begin to reevaluate in yourself. You need to understand that this distorting situations from within you is because you probably seen everything with the black and white. It's good or it's bad, and that's it. You are judging. It's not about judgment here anymore. It is about to find the energies from within you, and it's about to correct the situations. So if you abandon the feminine energies within you, you have to go ahead and relearn to be a feminine. It's the same thing if you abandon the masculine energies within you, go and get your masculine energies in you. All right? Go get your power from within. All right? If you want to find your feminine energies inside of you, be kind, be soft, be caring, be the mother, be the lover, be the goddess in you. Okay? Don't try to be a god. Don't try to be a Mars from within you when you are not. And don't try to use these controlling energies within the side of you. Where is your feminine energy in the side of you? It's gone. Why? You have to find why, what happened. To some of the people I've been talking to, there is a lot of reasons in there. There is a suppressions, there could be a culture wise, there could be a religion wise, there could be a parenthood. Okay, probably we're talking about maybe trying to satisfy the father or the mother. I see within the both sexes is this. The father says to the boy, look at you, there is nothing is going to come out of you. You are like this, and this. And guess what? He's trying to improve in there, right? But guess what? He hungers down, he closes itself out, and later on, that person learns to be a feminine. He's scared, doesn't have the masculine energies in there to prove to himself. But he doesn't have to prove to the father, he has to prove to himself. So now, every time this person, this boy, is trying to go out there to prove himself as a masculine energy, guess what? He shows up a feminine side. Now, he's not accepted with this because the feminine energies that he learned, the caring and so on, guess what? Is attracting distort masculine energy, because that's what this, it needs to heal. It needs to look from within. The masculine energy is about providing. That is about dealing with work, really doing on work. I'm looking at in the current situation, some of the boys are not taught at this important thing called work. They don't know how to work. They don't know what this work is. They don't know how to help in the house. They don't know how to care for animals. They don't know how to. You can ask them if they can go and milking the cow, see how that's gonna go down, or go ahead and uh, watch after the vegetable gardens and caring for all this to see what it takes. They don't know. Most of the people don't know. Okay, that's what we're talking about. But now, when you get this person and tell them, okay, let me teach you how to build things. Let me teach you how to get into a house. Let me teach you how to improve as a man. Keep your word. Okay, you go ahead and gain the respect. What is the respect, though? The proper respect is the masculine energies from within you. They're respecting the person, and they don't like certain things from with distortion in there. They are the peacekeepers. Okay, but if there is no peace, they have to act upon it. Okay, you have to understand this from within. The other side, we are talking about distort feminine person. Okay, now the mother is there, for example. She goes, she beat that up. It's like you cannot wear this, you cannot wear that, and the conflict begins between the mother and the daughter, and the father gets involved, and so on, because the mom wants to control the father, so the father gets involved, and guess what? That daughter is closing herself out to the love, and she is doing one thing: I'm going to prove you that you guys are wrong, and so on. So she goes in the road of learning the masculine energies, and she rebelling. She does all the wrong things in life because of masculinity, tries to controls the masculine energy because she copy mom. Mom controls the father, she has to controls the man. And now it leads to a disasters in life for it because he has a distort duality view, because the feminine side within that person, the feminine energy, now is in the short amount of time of energies in there. And when you get into the relationship and you need to be a feminine, and guess what? You can't. Why? Because you abandoned feminine side in you. It's the same thing. The men cannot perform in there because they abandon the masculine side within themselves. And by looking this from within you about these distorted behaviors, now within the twin flames, that is a healing there, because the one can provide the other, can create the balance from within. That energy balance that comes from the soul to heal all this. You know deeply inside of you. If you ever wrote the dreams, okay, where's your dreams? As a little boy or as a little girl? What did you do with them? For example, what did you do with them? Did you achieve them, or you put them in the dirt and you bury that little inner child within you? That's what all begins. Did you have these masculine energies for it? That was okay. The masculine energy that you had to have, and the feminine energies for it. So if you're feminine, you need to understanding the masculine, and if you're masculine, you need to understand the feminine from within you, but not to create inner conflict, but to create inner peace. Everything that leads to the inner peace, it is the one with the balance, with the both energies inside of you. So that it's also going to lead to inner balance in your partner, because you are going to create a magnetic field with inner peace around you that's going to attract the right person from within you. for. So look your habits. Is your habits are more masculine or they are more feminine? Do you have balance within them? Okay, because if the person knows you as a feminine and they think that you have feminine side only, but when you show up your masculine energy and they're oops, yeah, that's gonna be a whoops. You cross boundaries. Okay, you crossed boundaries from within. You ruined the inner peace. Now the masculine is coming out is like, no, 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 no. Can't ruin that. Okay, it is the same thing on the other side. All right, when the man is toxic and he's controlling and so on and so on and so on, guess what? The feminine step back and like, listen, it's the situations we need to work it out. The problem is with the both distort energies, lack of the truth. You need to understand person who has distort energies within them, they are lacking the real reality from within. You show them the reality and they're running away from inaccuracy and false accounting. They lack accountability for their actions simply because for them is a distorted view of the reality. That's what this is. The balance within them, it has been completely disbalanced for whatever reason. And when you heal this, when you understand yourself as a twin flame and the energies are not balancing within you, you are going to be able to figure out what causing these problems. These problems could be related to family karma, they can be related into culture, they can be related again to a religion, they can be related in the way you grow up, the way, the environment. That could be also acquaintances, people that you know, people that were your friends, people who manipulate you in the same way because they are like this. Okay, look the people around you. If the people around you are the same way and they're doing the same thing, guess what? There is a disrupted energies inside. You abandon the one and you focus on the other because something happened, some event and some situations from within you. So that was the things that I have for you guys, and let's look at it. That. Hi, Erica. Thank you for coming in. Glad to see you at the gravitational report. For it, Salma, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Melton, so glad to see you here. Break the cycle, Salma. Yes, I guess you are explaining that right now. Yes, I do. For it, Carmel, that's me, that I have a very strong masculine energy. A lot of you have, I encounter it in a lot of the females, this distorted view about masculine energies. And that comes in because you wanted to prove something. Maybe you are suppressed. You were told not to be a female or not to be the female the way you wanted to be a female. Maybe you were misunderstood as a child. Maybe you have a culture that says like you can't do this. We're not doing this. We're not getting at this, and now you are rebelling against it. And guess what? You suppressing the feminine energies within you, and you show up as a masculine energy inside of you, and you focus on developing masculine energies to be strong, to be powerful. But that is in different learning from within. And now, when you have to be a feminine, guess what? There is an issue. There is a problems when you have to be, for example, a mother. When you have to be the wife, and so on. You have masculine energies. You don't know how to be a female. You don't know. You're trying to practice it, but there is issues in there. Why? Because you have to go ahead and go back, love the feminine in you. That's what the same thing it is about the masculine's energy. The masculine who they can perform, they feel scared, they feel afraid, they feel like I'm not gonna be able to come into this. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, and yeah, well, I was like a child. I was abused. And I can't get into this. I don't know why I cannot do the work that I need to do. That is a problem in there. So yeah. So since I transitioned male to female of my male energy, so we're out of balance with my female side, but everything has started to balance beautifully now. I have embraced both equality with love. Exactly. Uh, you need to understand that's what who you are. Okay. But take a look at a duck coin. It's got a feminine and a masculine's energy, right? It's one coin. That's you. What's going to happen if you cut that coin on a half and take the one half side away from? What's going to happen from within? It's going to be depleted. Have you seen depleted coin? I have somewhere. I have something to show you. So originally, this coin here, if you see it, all right, had a filling right in the middle. Had some filling. This coin was pretty much thicker as this one. Do you see the difference? Now you see it, right? So what happening in within you is that when you are getting with this distorted energy, you're wasting the energies from within you. And all of a sudden you have no energy anymore. Because through the conflicts, through the inner conflicts within you, you destroyed things. That's what they're talking about in psychology, that leading to catastrophic events in life. Uh, four. And yes, you're losing half of yourself. So this coin here, that distort coin that I'm saying, okay, that coin, it's 20 stotinki, which is Bulgarian money from long time ago. This used to be a ticker as this. Okay, you can see the difference in there. They're pretty much the same size. All right, you can see the difference between you. So that's what happens in there. That coin, actually, I found it at the beach, and I looked through it, and I'm like, that something's going on with this coin. I'm gonna need it someday. And that day came in. Just needed it right now for you guys. For and look the conflicts inside of you. Look at it within, because you don't want to have a catastrophic life. You want to have a beautiful, organized life in you. If you abandon the little boy within you, go find him and go make him a man. If you lost the little girl in you, go find her and make the beautiful woman in you. Okay, that's gonna bring the balance of these distortions from within you. That's gonna make you the balance within the energy, the balance within the emotions, the balance within the vibrations, and it's gonna lead you to this beautiful spiritual balance from within yourself. And that's what I want you to think about from within you, that by understanding this, you are going to heal from within yourself. Beautiful healing. A beautiful, beautiful healing. All right, guys. So, can you answer some questions, Carmen? I'm ready for you. So, that's me. I have a very strong masculine energy. Yeah, Carmen, you do. I won't disagree. But that gave you a power you to go ahead and do things within life. There is nothing wrong you to have a masculine energy as long you're not using the masculine energies that tries to control, manipulate, force things. That is a toxic energy. Masculine energy, that is a protective, that is a power, that is a caring, that is a giving, and protection and respect. Okay? You need to understand man has to respect his words with actions for it and don't like if there is a war within the family. You need to understand that is the proper thing. The man doesn't like to have a war within the family. Okay. Um, Nobody has questions anymore. For surprise, you guys surprised me lately. So, um, anything else? Yeah. Astrology wise, right now you can see a lot of people hunker down. A lot of people are closed off. That is because of the Mercury retrograde. For but also the rest of the retrogrades. And because today the moon joins Mars and the current energies in the sky, and that is opposing Venus. That's what I decided to go ahead and do this distort energies video for you guys. So you can heal this inner fight between Mars and Venus inside of you. Mars is going to stay there until March. So guess what? There is a lot of work that needs to be done there. That's what he is there. Okay, but Venus is going to take away. Venus is going to move out of the Virgo. It's going to be entering Libra together with the Sun later on, and we are going to moving into the Libra season. And there, the Venus is going to learn the love in there. Then we're going to go into Scorpio season together again. The Sun and Venus is going to be coming, the authority of love coming in together in you. It's going to go into Scorpio. We're going to have through the Scorpio season. There's going to be a meeting right in the middle of pretty much within the Scorpio season with the South Node for, and that's going to be intense energies. But later on, the things is going to be unfold the way they are in you for it. Libra, yes, the power of Libra. Okay, I'm a Libra. I get into these energies. For Libra, it's important what the ascendant is. Mine, it's Cancer. I don't know for it, but I need to understand that the gravitations out that we have in our solar system is affecting you. Okay, it's always been that way. Your destiny is written there in the stars. It's not written any other place. Okay, the Akashic records, that's what you did in the past. That's the things that who, what is, and so on and so on. We are talking about you building your future now. You building your life now, here in the present, and not within everything else. Blue Swan, thank you guys for coming in on here. I'm so glad to see you guys here for it. If you guys have so many questions, I'm ready to answer it for you guys. And yeah, so lately we've been more within the energies, and I don't know, but probably because it's a Mercury retrograde. I believe that after this period of Mercury retrograde ends, For we are gonna be have some a lot of more activity, a lot of more life. It's gonna be brewing here within the chat room because of the way the energies is. I accepting this because yes, you have to find the time to talk to your own self. But also, if you need some information, if you need some help, there you go. You're gonna get some help if you need it. Universe will provide somehow, some way. In some situations, it's gonna be providing things for you as long as you see it. Okay. So yeah, if you guys don't have a questions, I can just go ahead and close these sessions out. And but if you do, just go ahead, write them down, and I'm here for you, guys. But I see a lot of improvement for it, especially yesterday. Someone to message me and said like, "Dio, my twins come back." Okay, yeah, but there was a lot of inside work that this person did. Okay, she did a lot of work in herself. Okay, there was a lot of help. There was a lot of cries. There was a lot of tears. There was a lot of unifications from within. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. Things will come out in a couple of days, maybe in a few more days. But it is that the person did that, that unification and that balance from within side of ourselves. All right, guys. So you guys have no questions. Let's share the love here. Okay, and the inner peace. Thank you for the inner peace. It's important. Energy here is very, very important for us here. All right, guys. So thank you so much and be love, guys. Be love. Lots of gifts. Dio, FTF is distort masculine energies that make it together for the DF to balance her energy. If the TF is distort masculine, does the make it together for TF? The actually counterpart will know what needs to be done. If it's Katie, if it needs to be done, okay, because it sees the toxic patterns, it sees the toxic situations, it sees this, it's coming out in the surface. For oh, Diamond B, yes, topic for tomorrow. Let's thinking about this for it. Um, uh, Boss one, yes, I can do your charts and we can talk right after I finish here. That's a good thing. And by the way, Blue Swans, if you two would have any topic idea about twin flames, I will be glad to go ahead and get it from you guys. For but let me finish answering Katie in there. And that is it, the power of the twin flames. They know what is the situations, but he has to have the truth, to seeing the truth, to getting within the truth. Without the truth, the one person cannot help the others. Okay, it's if you know your person is acting like this, you tell them, listen, this is not correct. You should act a little different. You should be more soft. You should be more caring. You should not hide. You should not lie. You should not do this. You should not. Okay, you should learn to share, not only thinking about it, and so on and so on. Okay, and the other one, it's like, well, I don't know how. Can you show me? Here it is. I'll show you. That's what this is. When at the both sides of the twin flames, they're learning to each other. That is a for Isaac Jovic, the topic of the shortest way to transform a stubborn ego. Wow, shortest way for a stubborn ego. Ouch. Okay, I like that. I know the answer, but I'll keep it for tomorrow. But you know what? I love you guys. It's just pretty good topic, actually. Staying true to yourself and not becoming obsessed with your twin flame after reunion. Oh, this topic's pretty good, Diamond B. Wow. Hmm. I will let the room decide. I know there is only 12 people watching for it, but whatever the groups decide, I'll go with it. Because I like the both topics, by the way, and they're both kind of like matching the current energies. Because Mars right now is in war with Venus. That is the ego. Same as Venus is in fight with Mars. That is the ego as well. So that is a good topic. But this staying true to yourself and not become obsessed with your twin after reunion, that it is. Because when you have reunion with your twin flame, yeah. Whatever you guys decide, I'll go with the ball topics. So whoever it's for the ego, the stubborn ego, write it stubborn ego. Whoever is for obsessed, please write obsessed, and we can take this an account. If not, well, ha ha ha. Katie, don't help. 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. That's pretty good, right? With one bullet, hit the 2 rabbits. Make a one video with the both questions. Only issue I have is how to put them on YouTube because they have limitations within the symbols. It's kind of like a hard thing to do with this limitations. Thank you for your Dudio. You guys welcome, and I'm happy for your progresses, YouTube. I'm so happy for. Erica goes with a diamond B. Okay, so we have diamond B. I will wait for a little bit more to see the things in there. If someone wants to have that diamond B, Blue Swan Part 1 and Part 2. Oh, 4. Okay, you guys want me for tomorrow to be a little bit more stuck here in the chat because today it's kind of like a very short, only a 42 minutes. Okay, I guess there's gonna be a live chat part 1 and 2. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna do, I guess. You guys suggesting to do a part 1 and part 2, so guess what? We are going to do part 1 and part 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's time for the universe, since you guys are in the control, doing it for you guys. So, okay. Shortest way to transform the ego. Just want to retreat and staying true to yourself, Hey, to chat. Yeah, so I've been obsessed with after Union. Diamond B. All right. So tomorrow we are going to have a live chat, part 1 and part 2. And we are going to have a lot of fun time because the both two topics, they're very needed. They're very needed now out there. And the both two topics are important because the fastest way you can fix your ego, you're going to be helping not only yourself, but also your partner. But also the same thing, it is about to stay true to yourself and not to be obsessed with your twin flame. Because the obsession with your twin flame leads to nothing but disaster because it's a obsession. That's what you guys been in separation and so on. All right, I think we had for. I wish we can all meet on the beach and the park and discuss face to face. Sure. Salma, we can do that. Okay, I'm open to it. Don't know if I can organize something here. Usually for my birthday, I do a workshop, and it's kind of like, now it's 17:17 on the clock, and we can do something. I don't know. Have to think about it, see what the universe does right now, because it's kind of like a crazy to have this all this turmoils with the retrogrades and the workshop for it. Maybe I can do something online, a workshop. We'll see how it's going to be. But I'm available. I'm here in the town. I'm meeting twin flames, or I go to meet the astrologers, or meeting a spiritual people here in Varna. We have talks, we have discussions, and no problems for it. All right, guys. So thank you for being here, and let's close this chat. And we are going to be come back tomorrow, and I'm going to have a special report. Maybe if I'm okay tonight to do the emergency energy report for what's coming for it, because you should know about it and to look it from within yourself. All right, guys. So be love. Let's share the love and the peace, and we'll see you tomorrow.